All right. Do you think you're in sailing condition, my friend?
I can sail anything, anywhere, anytime. Just point me to
Perfect.
the
That's the
ship.
spirit. Let's do it.
Where is the ship?
Okay, I look down. I'm like, not yet. Aren't we waiting for
Yeah,
Jefferson?
we're waiting. We're not.
Okay, we can. He can go to bed, I guess, or
Yeah.
drink.
No, I thought we were sailing. I want my 50 gold signing bonus.
You can prepare to sail.
Are you shutting
Yeah.
this down from the crow's nest? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, prepare sailing. Let's get the things ready to go.
All
We should
right.
get it ready to go, right,
And he
guys?
starts wavering and starts walking around and
And we
doing
don't start.
this
We
and
just
that.
let him do everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
For
Did-
50
His
gold,
name?
it's worth.
What's his name?
Oh,
What's your
yeah.
name? What's your name, sir?
My name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nathaniel.
Ooh, that's a +2 on the roll for hotness because Nathaniel sounds really nice.
Sounds hot.
Roll for hotness.
Yeah, we haven't yet. Come on, 17.
Come on, 8.
Uh,
9. I'm sorry, 9.
Either way.
Nathaniel! So it's like a 10 with the name.
Yeah, thank God you got a nice name. Okay.
This show is so enlightening.
It's fine. He's a ugu.
Okay.
I still like him.
Let's wait.
Okay, we hide and lie in wait for the crew to come back.
Wait, I do something really weird. I look for a not a bucket, but a small compartment. Anything I can find, and I go to Flint's body, and
Mhm. Like a vial to fill up.
yeah, violets, exactly that. And then like I sneakily fill it with blood.
Oh, you're so weird.
I know, but you guys don't see me.
Yeah, I don't notice. I'm down.
And I put it in like
Okay, I guess you can find a vial somewhere on the ship. I don't know why you would have a vial on a ship, though. I can't think of any use for it.
Oh, and I motioned to Faye to hide the body from the crow's nest.
okay. I take the blood while I do that.
Okay.
What about empty bottles?
But she said not like a big item.
Empty small bottles.
So you guys are now lying away. It's still before noon.
What was the other thing? Oh yeah, do we still have the ballistas and stuff on this boat?
You notice that the ballistas and catapult are missing. They're
my
not here.
God. These people.
But this is our boat. Like, we recognize it.
Yeah, it looks the same.
Freaking Jefferson, man.
I want the ballistas back, guys.
This is not our boat.
How
These
are
are
we
our
gonna-
problems.
This is
He's
the worst
ruined
boat.
it.
We have no money. We have no ballistas. We have no mushrooms, nor cockatoo feathers.
We'll make him give it back.
All right. So where are you all waiting while you wait?
I'm in the crow's nest.
You stay in the crow's nest all day. Okay. Faye and Lily, where are you guys waiting?
I do the tactic where I'm like in the not rigging, but like against the wall of the ship, and I'm like hidden at the entry point.
Okay. So you're crouched down next to the.
Yeah, I'm sitting like this.
Okay. And
Like-
Faye, where are you?
I'm the closest place where I can be standing up and not be seen from the dock. So
So you'd have to be like in the. You can't be on the deck and not be seen from the dock.
okay, then I'm like peeking through the door entrance or something.
Okay.
I got this.
I'm waiting for December's call.
Okay.
So I'm watching, and as soon as I see any recognizable crew members coming, I go, ah, ah! With our crew call.
And then I go, "Li, li, 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 li."
Okay.
Uh,
Lily bird. And I'm like, "Fur." No.
Okay. 4 hours later, you don't recognize any of your old crew members, but a couple of people that are walking down the dock. turn and start like going across the gangplank onto your ship. People that you honestly did not expect to. So you're taken a little unawares. You've never seen these people in your entire life. They look like everyday, ordinary sailors. They don't look like pirates. They look more or less like honest businessmen.
How many are they?
You don't know because you're still sitting behind the wall. You just hear people, and then you hear them starting to walk on the gangplank.
All right.
December,
so
you know that there are 3 of them, but Lily doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't know. So once I see them all in the boat, like not looking at me because they're probably gonna walk past me.
You may not get there, so let's not make plans for things that haven't happened yet.
Well, I just want to tell you, I'm preparing to cast a spell so that if
There we go.
they run past me, I'm gonna cast something.
What spell?
I'm gonna cast sleep.
Okay.
And I have my crossbow at the ready.
Okay. So they start to walk on deck, and as they do, the first guy walks on, and he's having a conversation with somebody else about a specific girl that they saw earlier walking through the town, and she's like, "Oh my god, she was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen." And they're, it's just casual guy conversation. A couple guys talking about a girl that they saw. First guy walks on the ship, completely does not notice Lily in the slightest. Second guy proceeds to get on the ship, and immediately, like as he's talking, he's like, "Hey, what are you doing on here?" He puts his hands on his waist.
And then I cast sleep.
You cast sleep? Okay.
On him. I'm gonna assume that he's low level enough that he's gonna sleep in that me.
Give me an initiative roll. He's not entirely surprised, but I will give you. I'll give him a penalty on his roll.
God damn it!
No, you still go first. Actually.
Nice. 2d4.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah. Okay. The 3 of them fall asleep. The one that was still on the gangplank falls asleep and falls into the water, where he immediately wakes back up.
I guess. So how populated is the dock? Do people witness him falling?
From your vantage point, you could tell if anyone saw. That's true. Yes, 2 people immediately start running down the dock, yelling, "Man overboard!"
Like toward him?
Yeah.
Man, he didn't recognize you, Lily. Then
Well, he would have still.
You could have played like the little kid, like, "Oh, I'm lost."
No, it's too late. Let's tie them up quick.
Wall of fog! Wall of fog!
I cast Wall of Fog, and then we get the bodies and we bring
Where are you casting Wall of Fog?
between the boat and the dock.
Okay.
Trying to obscure vision from the...
Oh god, what have I done? I accidentally was changed overlays real quick. We're good. But we went to something that was not Misscliks related for a moment, and I apologize for that.
Watching it. I want to see it. Is that your triple X stream?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Close enough? Love bites?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I cast Wall of Fog, and then I tell the girls to bring the bodies down and tie them up.
20-foot cube plus 10 feet per level. You're level 6, Lily?
Yeah.
5, 6?
Oh, and does it mean that we get even our new sailor?
Wait, what level are you, Lily? 5 or 6?
6.
6? Okay, so that's 60, 70, 80-foot cube.
What about our sailor, like the new guy, the drunk one? Is he falling asleep?
Yeah, wait, who?
Our drunk sailor.
He is not on deck right now. He's going downstairs to grab something.
Okay.
But he might be asleep anyway. Just because he's a little out of it. What is the length of your ship? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Your cog is 90 feet plus the point points on either end. So Wall of Fog will not cover the length of the ship. Wall of Fog can be at most 80 feet long.
Well, I tried to cover the angles from which they see from the shore and dock.
Okay, so you cast Wall of Fog along the edge of the ship, between the ship and the dock. So it's like 5 feet on the dock, 5 feet on the ship. Which means that you are effectively in the wall currently. I mean, you can walk out really easily, but you're in the Wall of Fog.
I walk out the wall, and then I tell the girls to tie up the bodies and bring them downstairs.
I yelled, "Do you want me to come down, or should I stay up here where I can see? Can I see
guess I
over
can
the wall?
stay.
How tall is the wall?"
10 feet tall. Yeah, you can
So I
see
can
over it
see.
really easily.
Cool.
Oh, cool. Yeah, good idea. I guess, Faye, you can do it?
Um,
You're strong enough.
yeah. December, you see the people react in great surprise to the wall and start to back away.
I just watch them back away.
Okay.
If they come into the wall, like if they're hidden from view on the other side,
Mhm.
I shoot them with my crossbow.
Okay. One of the group actually starts to run the other direction, like run away. Faye, you go and you grab the 2 bodies that were on board, and what do you do with them?
I go and push them to the quarters.
Okay, you just drag them down,
Down
or
the stairs.
carry them downstairs. All right. You
I
find
roll down
the...
Wait. They're just asleep. They're not dead, right?
Yeah, no, they're just asleep.
Oh, but you
Okay,
don't find
so-
them?
I put them downstairs and I tie them.
You find Nathaniel passed out underneath a barrel. Like, he looks like he was crawling underneath something to get at something else and then just fell asleep.
That's pretty cute.
The other guy that you had tied up previously, as you come back down with these bodies and start tying them up, goes, "Hey, who are these people? What are you What are you doing?"
Well, you didn't give us enough information, so we're just... Are they not your crew? I thought you hired this crew.
Yeah,
They're not someone you recognize from the crew?
I recognize him. What are you doing?
Oh, okay. Then shut up. And then I bring Nathaniel. Then I bring Nathaniel actually on board.
He was on board already. He was just under.
No, I mean, like,
On
I
deck.
don't leave him in the quarters.
Oh, okay.
On deck. I don't want him to wake up and like, oh, there's people, and release people and like.
Right. Do you
Yeah.
tie Nathaniel up?
No.
Okay. Okay. Lily, what are you doing?
I yell
So what
down,
are you
"I
doing?
think someone's gone for help, but I think we should stay."
Yeah, I stay.
I stay. Too.
I return to my position.
Yeah, me too.
The crouching tiger position.
That crouching tiger.
Yeah.
So we just wait until we see Jefferson, who I hope will be coming soon.
Half an hour passes, and then you see Jefferson walking down the dock, looking pretty pissed. And you see behind him a retinue of 6 guards. They seem to be like following him, not chasing him.
I yell down, "6 guards, can we take them?"
Yes.
Um,
I'm not even worried. And then I touch my new bracers.
I
I
actually changed my mind, and then I run more to the back because I don't want them to reach me when they come in.
and I
wanna be,
put away
like,
my crossbow
far.
and dual wield my daggers for throwing.
okay. You're
I
still up
go
in the
to,
crow's
like-
nest, which is pretty high up. You're like
Is it too far for daggers?
You're like 40 feet up. 30 yards. No, it's within range. Yeah, it's within medium range. You'd be at -2 to hit. And since they had, and then with the height difference, you'd also have a penalty because you're hitting a much smaller target. Like you're just aiming down. You'd get surprise, but I would consider them under 50% cover. So
So would it be more beneficial to use a crossbow then? I would know that is why I'm asking.
yeah, from this height, like if they're on the ship below you, it's just going to be difficult to hit them because you're aiming at like a small target, like someone's head, rather than like a full body, you know.
Yeah.
So anything ranged from this high up directly down, like if they're out a ways, and you can still hit their body, but straight down is problematic.
But it doesn't give me any benefit to choose a crossbow over a dagger for that. They're
No,
both just
not
gonna be
at
hard. Okay, so I'm going to still dual wield throwing daggers.
Okay. You notice that when you yell down, someone on the dock seems to hear you and look up and points up to you and kind of like shouts out, "You on?" Yeah, but you could all hear what they're saying. They're all. The person shouts, "Hey, there's someone up there too!" At which point Jefferson seems to take notice and look towards you.
She goes,
But whether or not he notices you, you cannot tell.
Okay.
I
That's
run
fine.
to the other side of the ship and I take cover.
So, like the ship away from the dock?
Like, yeah, away from the dock, and I'm trying to get to
Starboard. There's
I'm
the port side and the starboard side. Port side is the side that goes against the dock. Starboard side is the side that's away.
Well, I'm trying to get as far away as possible from the entry point while still having vision and being able to take cover.
Okay. Okay, so wall of fog has long since dissipated because this is like, an hour later or whatever, 40 minutes, 30 minutes later. And Jefferson, and with his 6 guards, comes up and he does not step on the ship and he looks across and he sees. There's really no cover on the open deck, Lily. So you can be inside, but on top there's some stacks of rope, but it's an open ship.
But if I'm like in the place that goes down and I'm just like,
Oh, you're like hiding in a staircase?
yeah, and I'm like peeking up.
Okay.
Was I not already there?
There are multiple staircases.
Okay.
And you guys could actually occupy the same one if you wanted to. Lily's really small.
I guess we can. I feel comfortable with that notion.
So Jefferson is down there and says, "You there, up in the crow's nest, who are you? What are you doing on my ship?"
I don't answer him. And I'm still like this.
Yeah. He turns to the guards and they have a quiet conversation for a little bit. And then he says, "All right, well, this is trespassing. If you come down now, we'll just these guys will take you away, and that'll be the end of it. If you don't come down now, though, I'm going to have to climb up there and get you myself, and according to these guards, I'm within my rights to do that with whatever means necessary."
December,
When I hear that, I'm like,
December smiles
this
like
is gonna
this,
be fun. Come up the mast,
but
my
doesn't say
friend.
anything.
Okay.
I whispered to Faye, I'm like, I hope he comes off the mast and she pushes him.
He turns back to the guards. They have another conversation. He shrugs. And he walks onto the ship and starts heading towards the mast.
Through the wall of fog?
The wall of fog dissipated long ago.
Oh. Two. I like walls of fog.
And as he does so, he coincidentally spots Lily or Faye. You're not sure which one, but he looks towards you guys, and his eyes get a little bit wide, and he starts backing off the ship.
I start sprinting.
You start sprinting towards him?
Yeah. To tackle him. I'm like, no mercy. As soon as he sees any of us, I sprint my life.
All right. So you start charging straight at him. Lily, what are you doing?
I'm just waiting. I'm
You're
kind
waiting?
of shocked that Faye is doing anything right now.
December?
I'm waiting with my daggers at the ready to see what happens.
Okay. Do you guys want to do this now, or do you want to break right now?
Break. I'm like in my sprint
Okay.
like this, and then we go and break.
All right.
And he's like,
You know what we could do during the break?
What can we do during the break?
If I were a viewer myself right now, and I was like, man, I'm going to have to wait like 5 minutes to see more Misscliks, what could I possibly do?
Go on
You know what I
Imager?
would do? You know what I would do, Jen?
what would you do, Anna?
Stephanie, do you know what I would do?
I don't know.
I would hover my mouse over that little tiny button right underneath this screen that is brand spanking new and says subscribe on it. You know why?
Why, Anna?
Because you're awesome.
And because it really, really helps us out and helps us produce more content like this. Plus, you get really, really cool bonuses.
Not yet, but soon.
Someday. That's what I would do if I was you. But, I'm not you. So.
Well, we'll see you guys in 3 to 5 minutes. Maybe you'll sub when we're gone. Who knows?
Happy Sesta!